If you're managing email signatures across multiple brands, regions, or subsidiaries, this video shows you how to handle all of that from one platform with Exclaimer. So, why are email signatures so hard to manage in large, multi-brand organizations? In complex organizations, such as those with multiple subsidiaries, brands, regions, or legal entities, email signatures can become unmanageable fast. Each entity has their own branding, legal disclaimers, languages, and compliance requirements. Without a centralized control, employees default to their own formats, branding can become inconsistent, disclaimers can fall out of compliance, and IT can get buried in one-off update requests that don't scale. How do you manage email signatures across multiple brands or subsidiaries? Exclaimer brand kits enable you to store each brand's approved logos, colors, fonts, and visual assets all in one place. Create a brand kit for each subsidiary, brand, or region, and then link it to your signature templates that you've created in the Signature Template Designer. Then, when brand assets change, every linked template will update automatically, so there's no need to manually edit templates one by one across dozens of entities or dozens of templates. As you can see, we are in the brand kit settings right now, and I've gone ahead and created 2 brand kits for each of my brand's 2 offices. As you can see, at first we have Sync and Deliver Boston, and for this brand I've defined the fonts, fallback fonts, colors, logos, icons, banners, meeting backgrounds, and disclaimers. Then you can go ahead and create one as well for your second brand. Now, when we hop on over to our signatures, we can go ahead and create a new signature, and we can use those brand kits to automatically populate the logo, colors, fonts, and other information that we've provided in the brand kit. This makes it super easy to create templates with those brand kits, and you can simply switch between the 2 brand kits to carry over the correct font, colors, and more, and you can define that, again, all within those brand kits. So, you have a signature you're happy with, but your brand colors change. With brand kits, you simply need to go back into the brand kit you created, change the color to whatever the new brand color is, hit save, and then when you go back to your signatures, you can see that the colors cascade and update automatically, saving you time and saving you from having to update each template one by one anytime anything changes. How do you assign different email signatures to different teams, regions, or subsidiaries? Exclaimer uses signature rules to automatically assign the correct template to each user based upon their directory attributes, such as department, location, domain, group, or any other custom attribute syncing from your Enter ID or preferred directory. Set the rules once, and every user will get the correct signature for their entity, region, or role, all without manual assignment. Once you're ready to assign a signature to specific users, go to our signature rules and navigate to senders. Here, you can either apply the signature template to everyone in your organization or assign it to specific senders. Using the advanced query, we can target this template only to users that match specific directory attributes. For example, if we only wanted this template to go to users in the United States, we could use the country field and assign United States or whatever else is in your directory. This means that only users in this region or matching the specific attribute will be assigned the template. This also works when new starters start a role, so if somebody else starts in the United States, they would automatically get this signature from day one. How do you manage different legal disclaimers across regions or jurisdictions? Exclaimer's disclaimer feature lets you manage legal text separately from your signature designs. You can create region-specific disclaimers such as GDPR notices for EU employees, financial services disclosures for regulated markets, HIPAA language for US healthcare, and then target each one using the same rules based on the user's location, department, or group. When regulations change, it's easy to update the disclaimer once and apply it everywhere it's currently being targeted. When you're ready to create a disclaimer, go to the Disclaimers menu, and as you can see, I've already created a GDPR notice in English. However, now I need to create one for our German office. To do this, navigate to Create Disclaimer, name your disclaimer, and paste in your required legal text. Once you have your disclaimers set, it's time to assign these to users in that region. To do this, again, we will use the senders and rules that we went over in the previous step, and again, using directory attributes such as city, country, we can assign this to whatever the region that you need is, and it will automatically be assigned to all users who have that directory attribute assigned to them in your directory. How do you handle email signatures in multiple languages for a global company? Exclaimer lets you create language-specific signature templates and assign them using directory attributes like country or preferred language. A user in the German office gets a German language signature with the localized contact details, while a colleague in the US gets the English version, all managed centrally without duplicating any effort. Exclaimer supports multiple languages, so you can be confident that regardless of what language your directory information is in, the correct data will pull through accurately in your signatures. Once you have your signatures set up for the variety of offices or languages that you need supported, again, we'll just go to Manage Rules, Senders, Specific Senders, and using those directory attributes, whether you have one predefined or if it's a custom attribute, let's say this is preferred language, you can then assign this signature template only to those users who meet the criteria. And again, if you have a new user join in that region who speaks that language, they will automatically get the correct language template from day one. Can you run different email signature campaigns for different parts of the business? Exclaimer's Campaigns feature lets you add promotional banners to email signatures and target them to specific brands, regions, or even departments. A product launch banner, for example, can go to the subsidiary that sells that product, while an internal survey reminder targets only internal users, and all can be scheduled and managed from the same platform. To create a campaign, open up the Campaigns interface and hit Create. Here, you can name your campaign, add your banner image, add your alt text, and even schedule down to the minute when you would like this campaign to start and finish. Then, much like everything else we've talked about today, these campaigns can be targeted by sender and recipient, ensuring the correct user is sending the correct campaigns and ensuring that correct recipients are receiving the correct campaigns. To do this, we'll go back to Manage, and in this case, this is an internal survey reminder. So this time we'll go to Recipients and select Internal Only. This will ensure that only users that are within your organization receive this campaign, while you can also run simultaneous campaigns for external users or marketing purposes. To recap, Exclaimer gives you one platform to manage email signatures across every brand, region, and entity within your organization. You can assign different branded templates using rules, handle regional disclaimers and compliance all from one place, support multiple languages, and run targeted campaigns across different parts of the business, internally or externally. Free trial link is in the description.